I did drink too much. I did drink too much the day before yesterday. Haha. It just didn't slow down a little bit. And then... I'll show you again. One that I anticipated is through his hitting form. Then while tu decidi. What the hell is this? I'm drunk. I'm returning it. Hit GD. The meaning of the body is right, but it was a mistake. Excuse me. Thank you for your family's small card. Thank you. What I'm telling you is a restored state. Yeah. Mainly today is about consciousness. You include what I said later after you serve. You are going to go. What's the use of a gauntlet? It's mainly consciousness. It's not that I don't talk about single technology today. Mainly. Under what circumstances can it be restored after delivery? Under what circumstances is the family is applied for coach teaching later? Deduct one of what I said. What do you understand? If you understand, you can deduct one. The table and small yellow cart in the live stream are also on. All friends who need a table can take a look. Link no. Is it the black table in our live stream? Line of the little yellow cart. Right. There is still something you need to ask for. Link no. 678 of the little yellow cart. Styles. Right. The state is really big today. I'll do it for you on the back. Yeah. If the backhand is good, it needs to be restored a little. The restoration middle and background area is relatively large. Do it again. The big reduction is to restore to the position of the midline. The small reduction is in that it is biased to the side. Take a look at my position. I've started holding hands on my side. When I finished serving, it's already picking hands on the small side. Then you can go again. When rubbing with the right leg, it's faster. It's very smooth. Actually, like I hit, if it's a ball, I'll be big. I usually lie more. We'll fight with a forehand. Yeah. It's up to you to decide your state of mind at that time. I want to force myself to fight and increase a little more reduction. The balance I want to play. The balance acquainted when there were few unnecessary mistakes. When there were a lot of boards, you will restore it a lot, right? Okay. Then I'll tell you after you serve the ball. How do you proceed with adjust? Often come down to talk about the restoration of the ball. No, I'm talking about how do you make a connection here after serving. First of all, before you have to think about it in advance. What rotation did you send? What rotation did you send? Are you going to do next? What kind of reception will the opposite side probably play? Go back. You have to do all of this before serving. You have to think ahead. It's not just your ball. We don't want anything. When the ball is sent out. Play left, play right. Doesn't work. So, play right. The ball is what I mean. Well, there are 3 rotations in total. One is a flat rotation. Then it's actually 2 lines. In fact, flat. Opponents are actually easier to rub. If I flatten and rotate, I usually don't go directly to the side. Small restoration. To attack, I usually help each other on both sides. Easier to shrink on both sides. I will protect the middle. Both sides. To attack one by one. I restored the middle. Because of the flat rotation, the line is not blocked and will not die. It has straight lines on both sides, and diagonal lines are very easy to rub. If you still want to perform a small restoration, then it is difficult to protect the whole Taiwan. So this is the first time I want to share with you. It rotates flat. I suggest calling both sides. Is short. How many shall I demonstrate first? It's your short hair. Yes. Right? Yes. Then I will send a flat rotation. Right? Yes. I must be protecting both sides first. Okay. Juan Mori. Yes, I protect the sides first because I prefer that you don't have much pressure on your opponent. When you serve the tie and the opponent pokes you all over the stage. Coach Shing just talked about protecting the whole platform. It means sloppy. So what if the ball... But teacher, I finished serving. I don't have the time and position to pull the ball. Then you rub it back. Because you tied the ball, he tied the ball back very well. Yes! So the first one I'm going to talk about is flat rotation. Well, it is mainly to protect both sides. Then, in the general direction, one is rotates sideways, and one rotates on the left. One. Divided into 2 points. Basically, the backhand is sent to the backhand position. Then you first have to understand this rotation. You send this rotation. You have to understand, if you answer, whichever side you take, your hit rates will be high you receive, your quality will be high. It's better to pick up whichever side you receive. You go ask this. You have to understand it yourself. You have to guess the other person's mind. So, for example, What if I send it in this order? To this backhand. Ease. Small friends can answer on the public screen. If I send a left rotation, how will you pick it up when it is sent to the backhand? Which side is better to connect to? Please let us interact. After sending the method, turn sideways to backhand. I send it to the backhand. Send the pair to the left and rotate to the backhand position. Backspin. Yeah, backspin. Yeah. What kind of auction do you use? Which one is it with receiving the opponent's ball? Which side is better? On the contrary, he said that it is easier to pick up your forehand. The forehand is more difficult to pick up. It's more difficult for you to take the forehand like this. Yes. Come here like this. You are right. You are relatively simple. You'll get the backhand position. The backhand. You have to be quiet. You want to catch the ball, right side pair. What about the ball like this? And then this, as the saying goes. Yeah, it's harder. It's actually very difficult, right? Then my first awareness is that if they all touch the right, he will hit me with the forehand. The reasonable rotation. It is easy to connect to the backhand. So it's me first. If I serve this spinning ball, I just have a high probability of doing a small restoration. I'll demonstrate too. You're waiting with the back. Right? I can also forehand mine. You can forehand when you can't open the situation. Yes. Yeah. For example, if I can't score points for my big lie with the backhand, I always use my forehand. The threat of forehand must be greater than that of backhand. Then there is that no matter what technology you use, the goal must have two sets of plans. You say 80% of my energy. There is a high probability that you will rub into my position, but you have to have 20% of your energy to get forehand. If you miss your forehand, you can't say no. Forehand. You can't say, well, I don't want the ball. Yes. You must think about this in advance. I think first, rotate sideways. Just spin downwards. I want to grab the short one. Sideways. Yeah. Guomi. Another, for example. I still want to grab sideways. Pick. Reduction. I still have to prepare, as the so-called this one is right. Isn't it easy to see for the first time? Then he eats the ball best. If you eat the ball, it is still easier to pick up the backhand. Right. Do you understand? That golfer, I serve this ball, and everyone else goes back to my place. This is my understanding. According to your opponent, for example, he also knows that you serve this ball, and he also knows that it is even if it is it. Then it depends on the situation. You can do it. It's a big restoration. And you focus a little bit more on your forehand. You can restore according to how much he touches you. You use the big restoration according to each opponent's situation. For example, the opponent's situation. We all have a general understanding of our opponents. Thanks. How about a few more? Yes, this is me. I'm into Huan. I wanted to grab it backhand. Yes. Okay. One more. Short lateral reduction. No. Heavy hands. Okay. So that's it. I talked about it's just an approximate line of service. It's actually when the ball is served. You also have to divide the opponent's line. You send this rotation. You have to force the line that blocks his serve. You can't say he's comfortable taking either side. You have to make him comfortable with a line. There's a line that's risky. You're going to block the opposite line. And then the next rotation is, if you rotate on the right, you will then serve backhand or from the reverse side. All belong to right rotation. Then, he didn't say anything just now. The correct message. That's okay. Please tell me about it. I just said that the backhand is short. Then there is another hair that is so-called short. He is so-called and my friends think which point to compare. It's easier. The so-called short selection for me to send a policy group. Is it easier to receive the forehand position? It's easier to get a backhand. Confront each other. If you come to pick it up, I notice that you have a short forehand with a down. Which position is easier for you to pick up? It's easier to connect to the forehand. Some balls answer that it is easier to connect to the forehand because it rotates sideways. When you want to receive the serve, also touch the right side of the ball. Homeopathy. Often the forehand position is at the bottom left in this direction to pick it up. It cancels the rotation. Okay. Then I'll send it, Danachi Deschimi. You can seal the line. You can seal the line and put the essence. Focus your energy on the normal bit. The line will be closed now. Please let me add it to you here. Well, it's your forehand. When sending someone else in the backhand position with a short forehand, restore as much as possible. Why do you watch me backhand after sending it? If you use a small restoration after the forehand is short.
Do you understand
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. He went from forehand short to forehand area. Then when I send a short backhand, how little can I restore? So he's backhand, I'm backhand short, go forehand short. One is the difficulty. So here's the second is that he will try his best to force
If
you.
he can't give the quality, he will
So
go backhand.
when you send a short
My
forehand,
suggestion is how much to restore.
yes.
Otherwise,
you miss too
It
much.
just exposes the area of the table and leaks too much.
Yes. It's all what we're talking about today.
It's
Upside
all
down, the lower
flat
roll.
down roll.
It's all
an
reverse
application
down
of the
pair.
Guild Wars technique of grabbing
A
the volume.
consciousness.
Yes.
Another one? Another one?
Use big restoration more so you can protect it.
Thank you for your support.
After reading it again, and then after you restore
see,
it,
I
fight back.
Hey, this focus is also right.
His
Understand,
center of gravity is
after
naturally
the big
right.
restoration,
right? If it really doesn't work, we may not go.
you are everyone.
Maybe it's just a hobby or something.
not
the
necessarily.
first edition. But if
To
you have this
grab.
consciousness, hey,
Then
I'm
you
watching.
go grab it. I missed
Then
it. I'll
yes.
back down.
I will transition half of it.
Right?
Juan Mori. I fucked my ass, ha ha ha. My time is long. Mistake demonstration pair. Isto
Then
invite
I will share it.
That is, if you are passing
When
the short
short
forehand, after
ball.
this one has a short lower lip with a forehand,
Then
what is
we
the first significance of
pair,
our proposal? Forehand, short,
nail
big
forehand
reduction.
for rush.
What about when he backhanded me?
First of all, my position, my restored
when I have time,
position is
I
correct.
turn around and try my
I'll
best
retract
to
the
pull
slash
it.
if I don't have time. It's easy to understand.
Ah, football friends.
Yes.
Is this easy to
Yes.
understand?
Good.
So we're going to rotate the third.
Try again.
Try.
One.
You can
Another
also go
good
back
one.
and rub
Okay.
it. You can
Okay.
pull us, and we will demonstrate 5
Stare
more.
at the forehand first.
Stare at the
Yes.
forehand
After
After
sending this short backspin, please stare at the forehand first.
I'm staring at it, right? Here's a short one. Back and forth. Mine didn't rub right. If you can't pull it, just retract it.
The center of gravity
Is your
right.
focus, right? It doesn't matter if you return the wash. If you go back to
It
the
doesn't
wash,
matter.
others can avenge you. That's not a great at all. Yes, yes, yes. You just need to
yes.
retract half a height. Right. Appropriate overdose. Yes. When we practice, we enter this
Sometimes
palace
when the
first
two of you are practicing,
to add a little Guild Wars
training.
the planned training of the Guild Warlord.
It's when you make
I'll
a plan.
punish it all.
Then
the opponent punches.
Based on rubbing
or boxing.
Just go ahead and grab
practice these a lot to grab
Guild
held. Thank you
warfare.
for your
A
support.
short
forehand is a very good tactic. I often share the short forehand in the live
The
stream.
farthest distance from your entire
It is the
table.
length of the backhand and the short forehand.
It's just
both Coach
everybody.
Wang and Coach Shen
I will
proposed
serve
a forehand short
I hook.
ball. For example, I hook my hand and send a
Flat
short
forward.
forehand.
Side
Side
rotation,
rotation, short forehand
Look,
are okay.
guys,
I start from the
look
backhand
at me.
area. Going forehand short is the longest distance, the farthest distance of the entire
He will
table.
appear
with his arms outstretched. If the center of gravity is not controlled, a low-quality ball will
Understand.
appear. Then go backhand.
It's
Go
very
backhand
convenient
short.
for me to go to the forehand
This
length.
forehand short needs more
I
practice.
practiced it for everyone.
Come on. Come on. Come on. It's also
Come
a
on.
short forehand.
Also, short forehand.
Yeah. After I send the
Guys,
forehand short
Coach
and big
Wang
reduction,
also
stared at the forehand
Well,
first. You can pick up the whole station. What's the matter with me? I'm a little soft today. This piece of glue. People are a little soft. Haha. No. 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 A good shot should be more focused on the forehand. Yes. I knew that would be the most comfortable point. Let me think. I have to demonstrate less today. It's all a mistake. If you want to reverse the rotation, open the beat to the forehand position. Everything down there is forehand. So I will pay more attention to the forehand. Protect your forehand. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to the second set of integration coaches to continue. Thank you. And then, hang.